Hello friends, this is Mrs. Sheetal Deshpande. We will continue today with lesson 6, Winning Freedom. As you know, in that we have many more things to discuss, to learn. So what we are going to learn today? Today we are going to learn about Dandi March. We are going to learn about events leading to India's freedom. We are going to learn about civil disobedience movement. First, we will think about the year 1930. The most important event it had taken place in 1930. What was that? Dandi March. See students, to Dandi March only we can call as a Salt March. Means what? Salt March or Dandi March. It was a 24-day non-violent march. Now what is meant by exactly non-violent? Means completely based on non-violence. It was led by Mahatma Gandhi. Here we have the image. By that you can understand the movement of Dandi March or Salt March. Let's see the detail about it. New Delhi. On March 12, 1930, Mahatma Gandhi embarked a historical salt march from Sabarmati Ashram in Gujarat, Ahmedabad to village of Dandi in the state's coastal area to protest against the steep tax the British levied on salt. What was the cause behind it? The British stopped the Indians from making salt and sold imported salt at higher prices. He marched against the state monopoly in manufacturing and selling of salt. See here we have the image. By that you can easily understand the salt march or a Dandi march. Gandhi chose salt because it was used in every Indian household. 8 people were not allowed to make a salt even for domestic use. As you know, salt is our basic need. Without salt, nobody can survive or nobody can eat the healthy food, even though you are from rich community or even though you are from the poor community or you are from any region, any caste, any category. What was the effect? M.K. Gandhi marched to Dandi and made a salt. He was arrested for breaking an unjust law. See here, my students, we have a very significant image in front of you. What it symbolizes? The Tamil Nadu Dandi March. From the events mentioned above, you can see how the different events shook the British government in India. Mahatma Gandhi found in a salt a powerful symbol that could unite the Indian nation. See here, we have the image which symbolizes the Tamil Nadu Dandi March. As I said, what was the main intention of Mahatma Gandhi? That to make the people united. Let's see events leading to India's freedom. What were the events? The most important event is that the civil disobedience movement was one of the most significant movements launched by Mahatma Gandhi in the course of India's freedom struggle. Here we have the image of civil disobedience movement. Let's see the detail about it. By 1930, the Congress party had declared that the Purna Swaraj or a complete independence was to be the sole aim of the freedom struggle. Now, no one wanted that to live under the leadership of the Britishers or under the rule of Britishers. Everyone wanted the complete Swaraj. So, what was the aim of Indian National Congress? Was the Purna Swaraj. Civil disobedience movement was unsuccessful in many of its efforts. In spite of its failure, it made the Congress very popular. The failed movements prepared the country to undertake more disparate measures for freedom. Now see, actually, after the civil disobedience movement, the Gandhi started Quit India movement. So my dear students, today in this way we have covered about the Dandi March and the civil disobedience movement. Next part of it we will continue in next session. Thank you very much. Have a nice day ahead.